Yet some say he even looks like Steve Harvey. But most of all, he is one of God's chosen ones. And in 2 weeks, he is going to be nominated for a Christian Literary Award in Dallas, Texas, for a book that he wrote known as Living Motivated. So after the next song, I present to some and introduce to other, the Reverend Walter Sims. I got the Steve Harvey stuck in my head.
Let us all stand. Let us all stand. Oh, how I love Jesus. Yes, oh, how I love Jesus. Oh, how I love Jesus. There is a name I love to hear.
Go ahead now.
I love to sing His word. It sounds like music in my ear. The sweetest name on earth, singing, oh, how I love Jesus. Oh, how I love Jesus. Oh, how I love Jesus. Because He first loved me. Now, high five your neighbor and say, I love Jesus too. Amen. Amen. You may be seated. First, giving honor to God, amen, who's the head of all of our lives. To all of you today, the esteemed honorees, and all the saints and the ain'ts. Because everybody in the church, excuse me, Sister Yarbrough, everybody in the church ain't saved. Now, ain't is in the dictionary. It is a contraction of is and not. And sometimes I tell my congregation a lot of times, sometimes I just can't say it no better than to say it like it needs to be said. Ain't everybody in the church saved? That's why he's been here 10% of the existence of this spot in God's church. He's been here 10% of that time, about 16 years. And in that time, he's done some good things, some physical things, but there's still some folks at Newberry don't know Jesus. How do you know that, Dr. Sims? You don't even come here. You were here 10 years ago. How do you know that everybody in here ain't saved? Because some of y'all didn't even sing I love Jesus when we sang. First thing you want to say, well, I don't sound good. Where in the Bible does it say you got to sing like you can be on X Factor or something? My Bible tells me, I don't know what Bible y'all read, but my Bible tells me over in Psalms 100 and verse 1, make a and how you say you're saved, but how can you sit in church, whether we have music or not, and how can you sit there like you've been sucking on sour lemons, been baptized in prune juice, but you call yourself saved? That's how I know everybody in here ain't wind up one of these old days. And that's why every Sunday he come here, stand in this pulpit, flat-footed, and he tell y'all, I pray we all be ready. You know I like to sing. pray we all be ready. I pray we all be ready for his return. I pray that we get our business straight so that we all can meet at the gate. I pray we all be ready for his return. Because I do hope y'all know we ain't here to stay. We just passing through. And you wonder why we smile all the time. We met on the golf course the other day. He's still cheesing. You wonder sometimes why we happy all the time, because we know how the story ends. Hello, somebody. I don't understand. You say you claim, well, I got the Lord. He know my heart. Well, if you got Jesus as much as you say you do, you will show some sign. That gas station, I turned off 84 on JQ Harvey Road. I dare y'all to go buy you a scratch-off card with 6, 7, 42, 49, 49, 13. Don't write them down. I dare y'all to win that lottery. And I bet you wouldn't keep that to yourself. You be texting everybody, oh my God, I don't want it. But I better not tell you you want something. Hey, hello, son. And see, you ain't gonna ever meet nobody like me. Amen. The Lord gave me that just a few years ago. Don't try to be like nobody else. I tell my sons, you be number one at being you, and you'll never come in second place. It is time now. It is time now. You trying to play like you somebody else, and you lay awake at night because you ain't getting nothing done. God didn't make but one you. Tell your neighbor, God didn't make but one you. Now, I may not look good to you. I may not fit your description of the perfect man, but I'm all that in a bag of chips. 2 snaps and a squirt. Don't you walk around with your head down. That's why he's been preaching every Sunday for 16 years. We are somebody in Jesus. It's time out. You keeping up with the Joneses, because heck, the Joneses is trying to keep up themselves. That's a whole nother sermon. Look at your neighbor and say, we in for a good time today. And I was praying, and Pastor he been checking on me every other day. Text me, you ready? He must have unlimited on this phone. And I was praying, Pastor, and this is a dual program today. The church anniversary and the pastor's anniversary. And I was saying, Lord, how can I marry the two? And one of my favorite scriptures is over in Mark chapter 2. Let's stand as we go to God's word together very quickly. Mark, the 2nd chapter. We won't be here long, because there are 2 times it's hard to preach to us. That's before we eat and after we eat. Because after we eat, we get the itis. It's sure enough hard to preach when you're full. Nobody be saying amen, everybody like. Mark, the 2nd chapter. And I don't know why people think when you get saved, you're supposed to be saved. If you ain't got Jesus, I never went to a club that ain't bouncing. Everybody in the club hype. Yes, sir. But when you come to the church, folks, it ought to be the other way around. You ought to be in the club saying, they ain't got nobody. My meal do. Give me another grape juice and cranberry. And don't ask me how I know that combination. You ought to be hyped in the church. Tell your neighbor, you ought to be hyped in the church. Where we get off done, and maybe we need to go look back at our notes when I don't know why we come to church and think we ought to look like we so sanctified. Walk around and say, hallelujah. I'm blessed and highly favored. You ought to be shouting. You come through that door, you ought to be shouting. But if it wasn't for the grace of God, we we would have died in our sleep last night. And there's a song for that. If I could sing, I'll sing a little bit of this. Your grace, all right, and mercy brought me through. See, you ought to be shouting. I wait for y'all on my count on 1, 2, 3. I want y'all to say, woo! 1, 2, 3. Woo! You ought to be shouting. When you come through those doors, when you woke up this morning. Yes, and don't let me put y'all favorite song on. Some of y'all are got to do the daily right now, so don't look at me like that. Y'all look at me like, oh, what's wrong with him, Pastor? Ain't nothing wrong with me. What? Hello? Anybody here hype? Anybody say, don't throw your hand up. Anybody say, all right, now your hands up. So you ought to at least say amen at least one time. Now you done just testified. You say, so if I can see your lips moving, I'm calling you to the altar. Mark 2, real quickly, Mark 2. Anybody have a good time besides me and Pastor? All right. And if your pastor ain't hype, you ought to fire. If your pastor don't get in this pulpit hype, one or two things need to happen. You either need to go somewhere else, or you got to call somebody and say, Bishop, he got to roll. Because if somebody don't enjoy their cooking, you better believe I'm not going to eat their food.